You could.
Oh, you would.
They'd love it.
Oh, you do.
I've never heard it.
What?
I've never heard it.
I have.
They'd love it. ABBA could get back together. And Benny and Bjorn could get the band together and get the two lassies, or it could be two Muslim lassies in Wales, right? And they'd call the band Addis Ababa.
It's a good name.
And they'd have a great big hit with Gimme, 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 Oh Man After Midnight.
Yeah. That's right.
But whoever's in charge, like, Arabia is not just the Arab Emirates, like. Arabia is Iran and Iraq, and they wouldn't, do you think the women would get in with them skirts into Arabia? Indeed, they wouldn't know it. Huh? Western music is pop music. Like, Kajagoogoo. How come Kajagoogoo never played in Iran?
Because they were too shy.
Didn't the Muslim Brotherhood of Man win that competition?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Gossip Brothers! Julie.
Thanks, Tommy. And now for a guest, I haven't shifted. It's Eileen Walsh.
I'm trying to remember the last time.
How I know you. Was that it?
No,
That's my
I
fear.
met you. We had a great chat about 25 years ago.
When I was about 3.
Yeah,
think.
in a bar in Cork.
I was older then. Damn it.
If I remember rightly. When I met you, first of all, it was just coming towards the end, I think, of Disco Pigs.
Right.
Which was a kind of a punk theatre piece. Is it fair to describe it as that?
Yeah.
Do you feel as if that energy has gone out of you, or is that what happens to that madness?
I think that madness is always there. Do you know what goes with it is that confidence, that 17, 18-year-old confidence.
Yeah.
We just go, yeah, I'm just great at this. God, I'm really good at acting. This is great. And it takes ages to get that. I don't know if you ever get that back, but you do learn your trade and you get better at controlling the nerves, maybe. But the punkiness, I think, continues in all of the work, you know?
Who have you liked working with over the years?
I've done a lot of theatre with Corcadorca.
Yeah.
And with Druid, obviously.
Yeah.
But I've been particularly lucky in the last few years to work with Sharon Horgan, who you've had.
Oh, yeah,
on.
yeah.
And I adore Sharon.
Yeah.
And the stuff that she fights for you as well. She fights your corner if she, because she believes in you. And she's one of those women who kind of, puts the ladder down, keeps the ladder down, and gets more people up. She's just amazing.
What is it about her work that you like so much?
About Sharon's work? Well, Sharon's writing is so dark and honest and acerbic. And then because of the stuff that we've done together on Catastrophe, the team is so tight. Everyone becomes really quite bold and just tries stuff. And it's very much encouraged. But she's also a demon with the script. She's really strict on you. And Rob too, for being precise. Because they've spent so long writing it. The gags work for a certain reason.
Yeah.
Don't mess with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now be funny. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. And is there enough work coming in the door at the moment for you to be, in this present moment, okay with everything?
Yeah. I mean, I've had a very busy year with telly stuff and theatre, so that allows me to choose jobs. And it's lovely to be in that position where you don't feel like you're having to do the next thing. You just actually, is that what you want to do?
Were there times when you thought that you might stop acting?
Oh God, yeah.
Because of work, or? Yeah,
because of work. I remember work dried up for a wee bit, and then that was about 4 years ago or something. And I started to retrain in London as a spin instructor, like exercise bikes. And so now I do that. as well as acting, and it's great for your mental health.
What's the training involved?
It is
in...
amazing, Tommy. You have to do at least 100 hours in a studio on a bike.
To train to be able to sit on a bike that doesn't move.
Yeah. Oh my God. You've obviously never been to a class.
Never.
No. Oh my gosh. So it's incredibly intense, and you have a resistance level that you add.
Oh, that makes all the difference, George.
You know. And then, like, there's great lights and fabulous music, and you'd be like sweating like a pig.
I've no doubt.
So great.
I've no doubt that you'd be sweating, but I'm just wondering where the training comes in. Like,
Well, no, because you have to train. Because
train to be an instructor.
Yeah, because it's the way we ride. Thanks. Is very specific.
Is it not?
Yeah, it is. Because loads.
So tell us, how do you ride?
Okay, I will. Right? Pretend you're new in my studio.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Have you any injuries? No.
No, my heart got
injuries.
broke a few times, but that's about it.
Oh, jeez. Tommy, that's so
That's not even true. I just couldn't resist it as a
I'd be like,
line.
"Fuck
Anyway,
the class. Let's just go for a drink. Anyway.
so while this is while you're spinning, are you also? Do you have a little headpiece on? And are you talking to the? People?
No, because I'm an actor, so we don't use a headpiece. So we
you
just
project.
loll it over the music.
So what kind of things would you shout at a spinning class?
Do you know what my favourite thing is? I love any kind of inspirational, come on guys, whatever you've done, put it behind you, so working forward, all that kind of stuff. And then
So
my
shite.
favourite, I know, but my favourite bit, right, has got nothing to do with spinning. You kind of go, well, as Churchill said, when going through hell, keep going. You get all the, like, you know, new mums.
Wow.
Yeah, great.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
So that's what I did when I went through a bit of a quiet patch, and that's actually sustained me, not financially, it doesn't pay, you know,
Yeah.
anything really, but it's about keeping your head sane so that when a meeting does come up, you feel ready for it. You haven't been sitting at home eating custard creams.
No, you're on.
I've done that too,
You're on
which-
an imaginary bicycle. When you're giving out to these people and getting them, does your Cork accent come out?
No, because they're all very wealthy Jewish Hampstead Heath women. So they haven't a clue where Cork is.
Right.
You know, they
might own it or something.
They probably own it, yeah. I mean, you know, they're fully aware that I'm Irish, obviously.
Yeah.
And they think I'm great crack because I always say Shabbat Shalom. It's like it's Wednesday, it's not even Friday, and she's saying Shabbat Shalom. Yeah, but I mean...
That's the Hebrew for...
Oh, have a great weekend. I don't know what it's for. I just know they say it on Friday. Yeah, bye Cork.
Happy Hanukkah.
You can always throw that
Oi,
in.
Gavolt.
That's a great one.
Yeah. I think that means
I
what the
tried.
fuck.
Yeah, turn it up. Bye Gavolt.
Would you ever be concerned about the size of some of the women in the class and thinking
Because you mean they might be...
it might be well for them to be spinning like nuts?
Yeah, I mean, another classic of mine is those who've been coming a while, not some on. The rest of you, stay where you are. There's plenty of that. So, you know, but yeah, I mean, it's such a great workout. But do you know, if you're kind of quite overweight, it takes a while to get the endorphins.
Yes.
Which...
Delivered so you can eat them.
Yeah. But it's kind of, it just makes working out even harder. So if you're overweight, you have to actually lose a fair bit before you get the pleasure of that brilliant
Right.
workout.
Wow.
I'm not saying anything.
No.
You're
no.
fine, you're
no,
fine.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you from this distance. Thank you. It's a great compliment. What stuff do you daydream about? In terms of ambition and roles or fantasies in general?
Yeah. God, that's deep very quick. I suppose...
Yeah. I thought of an awful this.
Yeah, go on.
You're not the first woman to say that to me. Again, not true. A line. It's not true. It's a line. I couldn't resist it, so sorry.
The brilliant thing with theatre, right, is that, you know, you walk out and you go, I am Miss Ireland 2018. And don't laugh.
No.
And the audience go, yeah, grand, get on with the story. We believe that.
Yeah.
Whereas, so the tricky thing on film is that, you know, you have to resemble that more. So your options are more limited for film and TV, I guess. I think theatre is more forgiving because they just want to hear the story. They want to go on the journey with you. So I suppose if I have any kind of daydreams, it's just, getting to play some cracking roles. But yeah, that would be kind of a dream.
How do you get better at acting?
I don't know. I mean, I spoke to somebody about, like, aren't we just playing ourselves? Isn't that's the kind of trick of it, really? That's the hard thing. The hard thing is to expose so much of yourself. And so, even if you're playing, a child murderer or something completely hideous, you have to find that seed in yourself that you go, yeah, I mean, I get it. I would never go that far, but I get it. I've been in that situation where I've gone, oh my God. And you've just gone 2 steps beyond that. So it's about, or many steps beyond that, My poor kids are like, yeah, Mum.
2 steps?
Yeah, you should see it when we don't eat our greens.
Yeah.
It's like a nightmare.
You go home now, there'll be an exclusion zone. 4 steps, ma'am. 4 steps. What stuff do you have coming up in the pipeline?
So, the lads who did Disco Pigs,
Yeah.
Corcadorca, that was like 20-something years ago. But Enda wrote a play to mark that kind of anniversary. Enda Walsh, who wrote Disco Pigs. So he wrote a play called The Same that my sister and I did in Cork prison 2 years ago. And that's coming back in the summer to play Galway International Festival.
All right. And is there anything else that we can look forward to seeing you in after that?
Well, no, not that I'm aware of. Yeah, that's as much as I know for now.
The unknown. Wow.
Yeah.
It's been an absolute pleasure, Eileen.
It's lovely to
talking
meet
you.
you.
Thank you so much for doing the show. Thank you.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Eileen Walsh. And join us after the break.
Sometimes when you know, you just know. Like when you join You Know Energy, Ireland.